ready to deal with any and all spam bots that might come in our way. How are you? How was your Monday morning? I gotta say, I, for me at least, um, it's always a drag to get up on the Monday. Probably something a lot of people will relate to. I think it's just like in the mornings, it's maybe perhaps a little bit exasperated by one of our cats being very needy, needy during the mornings, and he really likes attention, but like in a very specific kind of way. He could like cuddle up on your feet and be like, "Oh, give me pets. Oh yeah, that's the spot." And then when you try to like, "Okay, do you want to like pick it up and be held?" He's like, "Fuck you." He will fight. And then you put him back down, and then he's cuddling up your feet. And I don't know, I don't know, like I love him. I love him both. It's but it's just that when you're trying to chill and something is constantly bugging you, like right up in your feet, it's like my brain in that moment would like a moment to relax. I hope I'm not coming douchey. Anyway, on today's programming, we are gonna play my favorite cozy game, which is called The Long Dark. We've played it before. We played it here at least on a couple of occasions. It's made by a Canadian studio called the Hinterland Studios, and it's been worked on for a while, a long while. I think the Kickstarter campaign started in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And that Kickstarter campaign was just for the story beats. No, sorry, not even the story beats. The survival. Then later, like I think 5 years in, they launched the story mode, and then it's been ballooning up from there. Man, I gotta say, I really love how quick and responsive the Mel's game capture game capture overlays. Man, I didn't have to touch shit, and it just works when it works. But yeah, this is like a game that for me is very chill. So that's why I call it the cozy game, my cozy game of all time. Because you really do can take your time in this. There is no one right way of survival. Well, of course, there's the one right way where you actually keep surviving, but like, there's different ways you can go about it for sure. And nobody is railroading you into like, oh, you need to go there, and you really need to pick these kind of things. And but that's the thing that I like about um well, video games. Is that my computer making that noise? Yes. I really need it. Just- Oy, 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 oy. Anyway, do we even have a lot of music? let me know what again. Do let me know if my voice is a bit on the low end for you, and I can of course bump things up in the settings. I just want you to have a Smarche comparable experience to me that I What's my plan for today, Gustav? I'm gonna basically jump onto the deep end of this game and try to survive on its best. An interloper we can activate 2 feats, and I have played this game for a while, so I know a little bit of this game. And because of that, I've sprinted 50 kilometers and I spent a total of 100 minutes, so we do get some benefits. Do I want to keep the Google version? Perhaps let's disable the Cougars and keep this game. We are not as experienced in this as I would love to be. This thing I don't like that it kind of completely disables Steam. I didn't want that to be there. Okay. Alright. Why are you melt popping on there? There we go. The fortune for one another struggle. Oh what? It was a quote from I Am Legend. Did I pick the... Did I pick a random map? I guess so. Oh, the buttons here. I'm ready. The one thing that I do like starting off with is to get as many sticks that I can gather without anything, because once you need to break down anything, it consumes calories, it consumes energy, you're exposed to cold and everything starts to unravel much quicker. So that is that. That's why I'm gonna leave those couple of branches there. We're trying to seek, preferably, some kind of a man-made shelter. Yeah, we can't be sprinting too long. On the Astrid? I want to say her name was Astrid. Astrid really was out of breath. He slows down and
My
energy
fingers feel
available
numb.
for running away from the real dangers. And we do need extra sticks also. Also for making tinder. even if we did have, yeah, we do the other matches. Oh yeah, we're only at the
This is so cold.
That's not
I'll lay
nice.
down for a bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's barely a cover, but we'll take what we can get. Yeah, but this I'm doing an exception. The cattail stalks, also, they are edible. So the cattail head is also a matter of flavor that we can use. So these are worth of like standing still and okay, they're gonna be a little chilly, but what can you do when you're out of stone? Man, I really was excited for the new Pokemon. I really like the new Pokemon, if you don't know, is the Pokemon Legends ZA, which is kind of a sequel, X and Y. And X and Y, well, for me, Pokemon X, first Pokemon game that I truly owned. So I was excited of the fact that we get to revisit, oh my god, Kalos again in New York City. But technically, on a technical scale, it's starting to look like it's a bit of a letdown. I hope gameplay wise they can make it more interesting in like a few months or in a year. Then I might make the effort to get it. Because I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I only have a Switch 1 and I hear it runs like ass on the Switch 1. Unfortunately. Hey, we're at the farmhouse. This is a good spot. Also a good spot for those predator animals to come on. Which is not a fun time, if I dare say. Oh yeah, I forgot. Apologies. I just realized that I forgot to turn on stream in Discord. And I even earlier thought about that. Like, hey, I'm gonna turn on Discord so I remember to kick in they're so like densely populated by these trees, it was very easy like in my earlier tryouts with this game. It was easy to think that, oh my god, there's a bear close, with the way they travel between those tree trunks. Let's go. Excuse me? Why is it this dark? Already is. I like how dark it is that it is over there. But it's my temperature dropping.
تكنولوجيا عشدنها عشدنها
Hello, username.
تكنولوجيا.
How was your day? How was your Monday afternoon, I'm guessing? I'm like in early afternoon. Or are you in the evening already? Good. Hate it. Seems like it's on track. Excuse me. I'm trying to see anything that's in front of me in this barn. Oh. And it's proving to be a tough experience. By the way, did you hear the random soundbite? It's a flashbang. Well, it's not meant to be. I'm sorry. I just really like the notebook aesthetic. I could try and test out a version next time where it's like a little bit dimmed. It's not really like straight up white. Maybe a little bit off white. Damn. Why are you watching in the dark? Okay, now we'll close that. I don't want. I just want to collect things. yeah, I forgot that this thing exists. Yeah, there's a barrel. Hold on. You're in a movie theater? Why? Why are you using your phone in a movie theater? Why is Windows... I don't like the person I'm with, don't worry, she's kinda cuckoo. Still, come on, respect the other people in the theater and don't use your phone in a movie theater. Sorry here for the random on and off, going in and out of these things. And the back it's on the telephone horror movie, it's boring. Still, if you think you're gonna get points from me for that kind of stuff, that's not gonna work. I'm sorry. I'm very particular about movie theater culture. Like for example, like pretty close like to end of the pre-rolls on a movie theater, like movie was about to start and somebody was showing like baby photos like the row ahead of me. It pissed me off so much. Like, excuse me. And like one time people were there was an older couple behind me talking constantly during like the most high action scenes on like Napoleon movie. But there was like a war scene happening. And I was like, come on, shut the fuck up. There's actually things happening and you guys aren't paying attention. Like, give the others at least a good place. So it's the... I'm guessing the name is Black Phone? I think this is... That's a poster? I think here there might be something to look at. The worst movie I watched, I'd rather see Blade Try. Like, there's a few movies that have left me with the feeling of, that I kind of want my hours back. One of them was actually the live-action version of Ghost in the Shell. I was like, was this necessary? Really? Like, really? The other one that left me that kind of a feeling was this sort of a Finnish art house movie. I am feeling the very same feeling, bro. Oh man. I feel bad for you. Hopefully you got you could have like a nice dinner before, or you can have a nice dinner after that. That's always good to look forward to. Might there be anything in this metal shop? Dinner? No, I'd rather go home and sleep. Yeah, but the sweet treat, you know? You know, you just had a horrible experience at the movie theater. Might as well make it something pleasant. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying. I really wanna collect things so I could like get some fire making equipment, but I cannot. If I were to speed up time here, I would lose so much energy, and I basically would die in this like,
تكنولوجيا تكنولوجيا أشهدنها
dark barn house.
أشهدنها
I'll
تكنولوجيا
pick up an ice cream and cry as I wasted 10 USDs in this shit movie. Just $10? Damn, that's a cheap movie ticket. Although you're in a day screening probably, so it makes sense.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh yeah, I'm dying to hypothermia again. Why cannot this... Okay, leave barnhouse. Yes. Damn, I wish that was the case here. I used to live right next door to moved there. That aspect was nice. The nearby crimes that were going around. That was nice. Did you heard the alert? Come on. The gameplay music is loud. I hear no gameplay music. I can make my master volume is at 65. That over, or do you mean the technology? Yeah, that was my random sound alert. It happened when you said hi too. I'm surprised that you only noticed it. The white version of the game now. That's interesting because you see, my master volume is at 60%. So I could do it like this. Maybe this will balance it out. I have Twitch on my phone, yeah? What are you thinking? Okay. Excuse me for a moment as we'll try to do. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. I think what I did now was that I put my PC like volume to 50%. It was actually lower on my end. Yeah, I heard it was certainly louder than I expected, but like it sounded still rather normal. But like hey, I'll try to balance it out for y'all. Cause okay, I see what's up. I think. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I think I'll lower the PC capture audio a little bit on the streaming software and keep these like 6660. And I'll put this to 40. Heyo, Sally. What's up? Trying to get the sound balanced a little bit. Although I was giving giving username a little bit of a little bit of shit for watching my stream at a movie theater. Went to bed at 3 because Smoker and I were talking about a bunch of things. Oh. Okay, it still does sound a little normal. So, it sounds like mostly normal on my end. So once you're back username, do let me know if it's better now. You are very quiet in comparison to the game. God damn it! Yeah, I just did. I had a little bit of a hero of this on my settings, but I got the stream on 100%. What does that mean? You have me on full volume. Isn't that normal? Isn't that normal how people watch things? I'm very I'm very self-aware all of a sudden. Let's just restart. Yeah, volume at 100%. Yeah, but like when you tell me that, I'm like, aren't you? I am also watching you on 100% volume. So I guess I'll try this thing. I think you want the user to be able to actually customize it the way they want it. God damn it! That mail chat widget, like, it vanishes instantly, even though the messages stay up on the screen for a long time. I need to like have this, like so. Thank you. Now, please. I normally watch on around 50% for most people. I see. For me, it's more common to watch everybody at full volume, and I'll just like adjust from my PC side. If they have to be at 100%, they have no choice other than to have it 100%. I don't know if my stream is like this because no one ever tells me. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna keep it like this here for a minute because it's giving the ambient volume. How was it now? Because I did remove some of the, I don't know what's it called, but the dial that you turn down so that you'll be like at -1 decibel, for example. I removed that thing completely, so it's like full audio. You are still quieter. I know that I'm quieter because I have compressions and everything, but like, you didn't really get the level up, to be honest. But I did. I need to then test this because I appreciate the feedback, but I'm like, it's my head that's not like understanding currently what's happening on the audio side. So recording. I have a slider for sounds. I have a slider for all the sounds. Yes, I know. Game is to. I know that, but like I told that I bump up the slider that removes all the like forced compression. Like when you turn your mic down from the OBS so that it's like -2 decibels, I remove that completely. And my game has been constantly like on 50% volume. So let me put that thing up also. Let's listen to this thing then. I need to then test this because I appreciate the feedback, but I'm like, it's my head that's not like understanding currently what's happening on the audio side. So my mic was muted. Before you came on, Sally, I had, and username was telling me about the sounds. I then made the choice to balance my PC and the game audio to be in a similar level, 50%. So now what I did was I lowered the game audio, like the PC capture audio, a little bit on meld, so it should be quieter on your end. So we'll see how this goes. Yes. But let's. I'm trying to. My mic was muted. So now what I did was I lowered the game audio, like the PC capture audio, a little. Okay, I can lower the audio a little bit more. Now it should be. Now it should be all right. Hopefully. Okay. I'm trying to do my best to, of course, have the music at a comfortable level. That is definitely the intended purpose. But it should be better now. I did change things. Should I maybe perhaps go restart the stream? Because it's a little bit annoying on my brain to feel like, hey, I change things and I record this and I notice the change. So here, back in the game, is the game audio still loud? Let's see. Back in the game, is the game audio still loud? Let's see. So here, back in the game, is the game audio still loud? Options. There, let's do another test recording. Walking around, harvesting some cattail heads and cattail stalks. Handicap are both equally drunk and deliver the mail home to you. Please do not make me in trouble. There we go. Recording. Please do not make me in trouble. Okay, I think it's now better. I did a recording. And the ambience wasn't as overpowering. So yeah. Let's continue. Did I actually... Yeah, this is on, wait. Are we on Interloper? Yeah, it's still a hard game. Thank you. Thank you for dealing with me. Oh, come on. I'm not intending to drop on ice. Not just yet. It's okay. It's okay. Like I do have I have done some like extensive sound edits. Like I have a bunch of I've got 3 VST plugins and I think a 4th one. Like I run the Elgato compression and it looks like it's weird. On Melt's side it doesn't look like it's on. Shit, fuck. No.
I'm so cold.
Babe, we have hypothermia. Like I ran the Elgato compression and it doesn't look like it's on from the Melt side, but when I did like a test recording, it's like something's changed. So I hope it's for the better. I truly do. I just want to go to the little house there and have some shelter. Shelter from the bears and the mooses and the cougars and... No, I think we disabled the cougars. Yeah. It's also, I talked about earlier when earlier in the stream that I guess even though I have lived basically now for a year with 2 cats, I'm still getting kind of used to the ever-changing need for like how the other cat wants attention. Like the mornings usually are with us here, the way that I'm having a coffee and watching a YouTube video and Harami is trying to get attention from me. He's like walking circles around my feet and then being very excited when he gets like head pats and scritches. But like the repeated headbutting and the snuggling up is like when I'm like, hey, I'm trying to be in my own space and trying to relax. And then when the cat is being like, oh yeah, I want attention, so I'm trying to I pick him up and cuddle with him for a bit, but that's a no. Then he gets angry. That sounds chill though. How could I love the attention in the morning as well? Must open my bedroom door and go back to bed and enjoys me for like 20-30 minutes for a cuddle. I mean, we are trying to keep the bedroom cat free. It's like we also want our space, so we do wanna keep that kind of as a separate thing. And yesterday, oh man, yesterday they didn't like that. Like we have this like kind of a sliding door in between the bedroom and the living room, and all of a sudden like one of the cats, or like both of them, just lost their shit. They were like meow, 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 and they sounded like very pathetic too. Hug wasn't allowed in at the night because I would be up at 5 AM every day. That's fair. When we were staying at my boyfriend's old place, which was a one room, there were the occasional nights where like at 4 AM I would wake up and Harmi was pawing my bed. Haku would open a sliding door. Yeah, we are kind of mentally preparing for the moment. Oh shit, that's a bear. Oh fuck, it's looking this way. Yeah, we are mentally preparing ourselves to for the day where either of them learns how to open the thing. So we'll see. No, but like in the mornings, I usually like try to decompress and be like, okay, let's get ready to take on the day. And then when someone is like, it's kind of comparable to like somebody just like poking you repeatedly. Like in the afternoon and in the nights, I don't care. Like they can snuggle up on me for as much as they like. I mean, there was the one night I was trying to watch a YouTube video. I was trying to watch a YouTube video and Harvey was just like, oh yeah, this is my spot now. I said this to my friend, like, I guess I am one of the furniture now. this was another. I mean, not to bring any attention to any certain features, but like there is some real estate for the cats. This is by the way me not trying to be weird. Anyway, I hope the streamer mode actually worked, because I forgot to kick it off before going live, and I like kicked it on like in the middle. Yes. Nice. So yeah, basically that's how you got here. Exactly. So yeah, that thing works with Meld. And FYI, I've been trying to tell that hey, remember to keep on streamer mode. But I'll remind her again. So we're gonna play an indie game this Friday. I always forgot. It's okay. Tis fine. I'm gonna try the things that I'm gonna like change up on the stream recently is that since I've noticed that since I've been having some issues trying to keep up with the 11 AM start time, I've been thinking of like changing it to hey, I'm gonna go live in the morning-ish. I would always let know, but I would always like stream a little bit longer, because I am still an entrepreneur. So, and since I'm coming to terms with the fact that I most definitely am a little neurodivergent, and it's been studied that ADHD folks do benefit from like body doubling. So what I'm thinking of is doing this. I would start with like my streams with like a couple of hours of co-working. Not sure like how much. And then later we would play something. And during the co-working, I actually got this game called Gordlets, which has a Twitch integration, where, in my understanding, people in the chat would show up in the town of Gordlets. So if I just keep that in the background and like have the camera like pull up like this, basically, and the Gordlets would be like somewhere here, I think that would be nice. Hi, Puff. Have a good lurk. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope your friend is doing okay. I heard. I remember your plans for the morning, but I am here to bed bitches if needed. Hell yeah! Let's go. I like that kind of mod attitude. Oh shit. I'm dying. I am dying. Can I eat something? No. You faded in the long dark. We will try again. Gordlets? I can show real quick. Because it's not in the, this is not the right category, but like, I'll just show real quick. Like, I did some tinkering here. So my test game was like, lol. I made Finland. And this is like a cozy town management simulator game where we have this land to work around with. And I'm guessing like more Gordlets would spawn, and some of them would be named by the Twitch chat. So if I have this like squeezed down in this layout, like somewhere here, and be like, hey, I'm working, come join with me, whatever, yada yada. Of course, I need to do some editing on the setup. This is very cute. In the tutorial segment, it said that we tried explaining the concept of capitalism to the Gordlets, and they just got confused. I thought that was funny. So, back again on trying to learn this game with by jumping on the deep end. Yeah, disable the cougars and enable scrutiny. Is Interloper always on a random map? Apparently so. I'm used to being able to choose a map whenever I'm loading up on this game, but apparently it's not a thing in this mode. I think I remember this area. We are at Timberwolf Mountain. We can make bandages out of those, and I think that's kind of cool. Oh my god, shelf mushroom. Guys, we can throw this on the wall. By the way, can we play sometime soon, like Peak again? Because I actually managed to complete Ascent 1 on my own, but Ascent 2 is doing as a solo climber is getting real difficult. Like, I was so confused. Like, how was I able to climb Ascent 1 on my own? Like, what the hell? Thank you, Streamerbot. Very cool. Like, I came to the conclusion about Peak that when you climb on your own, it's more of a cozy game. And when you do it in multiplayer, it's totally something else. Also still needs achievement for resurrecting 3 people at once, so we can do that at some point this week. Maybe Tuesday evening or something. Tuesday evening, unfortunately, isn't up for grabs for me. I have a meeting with my mentor, actually. But, hold on. I might have Wednesday evening open. There is a... I need to be at a webinar at some point, so I need to check up on that timing.
Sure getting cold.
Let me gotta see it because of movie night and streaming and all. Yeah. You also stream on the Wednesday evening. Yeah. The timings aren't... scheduling is always the tough part of adulthood. Is there a shelter for me?
Too cold to think.
Thank you, Seribot. Very cool. Wait a minute. Ad breaking 1 minute, ad breaking 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for lurking through the ads. I really appreciate it. It's a bit of a pickle on like what to do with ads usually. I've been wondering, like, should I just disable ads? Because honestly, the revenue isn't really there for the ads. But I've understood that even if I would disable the ads, you guys would still get, yeah, you could choose to not run ads at all. But I was under the impression that if you do that, Twitch will still roll pre-rolls for you. So yeah, and also with the like my initial settings have been like so far to like if I run enough ads, I can like disable pre-rolls. Yeah, but yeah, I was coming to that. I learned from a streamer that if you run like 3 minutes of ads, like during, yeah, not really. Hold on a second. I thought that if I run like 3 minutes of ads in like starting soon screen where nothing's happening, you would get like a half an hour uninterrupted stream time. But then always whenever I was like, okay, I've run the 3 minutes of ads and I go to like AO, I go into full yapping mode, and then all of a sudden the stream manager is like, yeah, we're gonna ad break in 1 minute. It's like either you decide when to have them. What do you mean 3 minutes means actually 1 hour of stream time? Do you mean like if I run 3 minutes of ads in 1 hour, you would get an uninterrupted hour? Sorry, my brain is not braining right now. I could have gone down there. Okay, the way pre-rolls work is you can be like 3 minutes before, means you get 1 hour without ads at all. After that hour, they will have the normal amount of ads, like 30 seconds per hour, whatever you decided. Okay, so I tried that. It doesn't work for me for some reason, because I would run the 3-minute ad break, and then after that, I would go full into yapping mode, and the stream manager would be announcing that, oh yeah, you're gonna get another ad in 1 minute. Like, what the hell? So that shall go into the pile of another things that I need to look into. After the stream. In your stream mention, do you have that little window up top with bitrate and where it says pre-roll off or something like that? Yeah, it sometimes does disable the pre-rolls. Yeah, I know it works like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it should do it, but it doesn't do it when I run my first ad. That is the issue. That is the problemo. Which is why I need to look into it a little bit more. Is there a cache? Oh, fuck you. Leave me alone. I did nothing to you or to your family. Sometimes in the starting screen, if you click it too quickly, it actually won't on if you have to be a couple of seconds to switch to fully register. Maybe that's the issue. In my understanding, that's exactly how I've done it. Like, I've been alive for a couple of seconds, and then ran the ad. I ran the longer ad. But hey, I could be wrong. I could always be wrong. I am not the type of person to be like hating on the platform just right at the get-go. Because thing bad. I am always the open. I am always open to the fact that I can be wrong. Because I often am. Is the bear following anymore? I don't think so. Luckily, I didn't like walk accidentally too close to that, because it didn't start chasing me. It's also very difficult to see in this game right now. And like I said earlier that if I would like fast forward, it would mean that I would be sitting or standing in the snow and freezing my ass to death. So that is not an ideal way to play this game. Also, the snow falling can really fuck with my vision a little bit. That is not something that we can break down because we don't have the tools yet. Girl, how are we gonna survive? I don't think it's looking too good. I just send you my settings for ads. Maybe one of them is different. The first one, if it's on the wrong, then pre-roll ads don't work. And the second one that I don't know what's wrong with it. Shit. Thank you. I'll take a look at them a bit later. I think this is a cliff edge. We are not into that. No, I cannot open the low visibility mode. Wait, I am stuck in something. Oh my god. Really? I'm getting frustrated. This game. It is not very cozy today. No cougars for me, thank you. Men vad? I almost cursed in Swedish for that, into that name. Yeah, man, what the fuck? My title is playing my first cozy game today. It is my favorite cozy game. Or do I have a wrong tag? I'm not exactly following here. Okay. Yeah, favorite. Yeah. So I have played it before. Oh no, that's a bird I get 100. I wonder if I could hit those with a rock. I remember in one game I shot one of those with an arrow. So yeah, I have played this. Let me look it up. What are my play hours for this game? I have played this game for 200 hours. So yeah, not as much as Baldur's Gate 3, but yeah, it's getting there. I just really like the vibes. I like the music, the ambience. The weather is interestingly similar to like the Finnish forests in the northern areas. Of course, minus the waterfalls and the mountain areas, because we don't have that many mountains. Our land is quite flat. So, yeah. Catch me before I go holding. Okay, do we have anything here? No, so I think we'll set our exploration towards the other side. And what's a game you guys have played for 200 hours? Or like close to that amount?
Jesus, this is cold.
Probably Silk Song for you, right? Or at least it's in the hundreds. I would venture a guess. Actually, no, I only played Silk Song for like 75 hours. Like, 75 hours, it's still closer to 100. I honestly don't know, gotta check. Do that. Go ahead and do that, because these kind of statistics I always find interesting. Oh my god. Can you not? Yeah, you fuck off then. Yes, please leave. Oh my god. Can we explore from some other way? Please, game? Where's a hatchet to break down? Fuck this. Fun fact, I got 1,164 hours in Clicker Heroes, and you got it 100%. Nice. That's a nice achievement, congrats. Okay, there's something I would love to be able to see. There's this smokiness thing erupting from somewhere there. Touch me before I go. Could the wolf have gone away now? Maybe? Pretty please? Maybe we just need to risk the biscuit. It's just standing there. Oh, fuck you. Okay, the closest I got to is 130 hours in Divinity Original Sin 2. Not 100%. Okay. That's still very impressive. And most of the longer games are around 50 to 80 on average, I mean. But then I do have a big ones, like 4K hours in CSGO, like 3, I don't know, around 1,500 hours in LoL. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, because I also, for the longest time, had like closer to 1,000 hours in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And around 1,000 in Valo. Around 1,000 hours in Valorant. God damn. I'm being very congested today. Can I climb up this little branch? And maybe get to safety? I'm very much a competitive PvP gamer. Most of the games are just small babies. Aku is yapping. Hey, we're in an area called the Monolith Lake. Lake would imply lake houses, maybe a fishing hut. That would be nice. Oh my god. Maybe a little bit of damage is worth it if we can find our way to a safe area. That smoke is calling to me. Definitely. But what could that be? I don't remember a lot of things emitting that amount of smoke in this game. There is that one plane crash site, but I thought that it's only for... I thought that it only happened in the story mode, you know? So there is a story to this game. There is a story mode. It's called the Winter Mute. I'm gonna learn, gotta get some stuff done, sadly. Fun and good luck. Thank you. Hello, all the motherfuckers in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, we are also, this is kind of doubling down on like me recording some vertical clips about the game. So that is one big reason for me why I am playing this game on this day of all days. Because I do need to have some clips. Clips for an assignment that I'm going to make. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. And if you are freely welcome to join back in. Whenever you wish to. Oh, it's all the way there. I am not getting to that suspected crash site from here. I just am not. I will probably break my legs if I try to skirt around the edges to down there. And also, I gotta go get some more coffee to drink. So I'll be right back. You know? Hang on. Why can't that? Why can't Mel Studio just stay there? Where I want it to stay. So chat, I think I'm gonna, instead of playing on Interloper, I'm gonna drop down to Stalker, so I get to actually pick a map where I can actually know where to go. Because it's getting a little annoying that I'm being dropped into random maps that I don't know every area of, and then I'm just rambling in the dark. And I do know that does seem annoying, yeah. Yeah, because even though, like I already said that Herbert Herb, I've already played this for like 200 hours. During that time, I've had like longer breaks of not playing this game, and they have been like updating this periodically with like new areas, new recipes, and all kind of good stuff. So I am not up to date on every single thing they have added in this game, but it's admirable, like how much they have added more things to do here. And there's also cooking recipes. That's always a nice thing. And one thing that I am a sucker for in survival games is fishing. So when you add like more cooking onto a game like this, it's like, ah yes, it's Emmy's kind of game. Thank you for following. I'm not going to repeat that username in English at least. But yeah, I see you, and you're welcomed into this space. That was loud? Okay. Let me put down these alerts just a little bit. That should be hopefully better. Now, where did that wolf go? It is the little German kid who is excited about Coca-Cola and Fortnite. Yippee! Oh, it's gonna break. Thank God it didn't. Oh, there you are. Oh, for fuck's sake, you didn't see me. Just leave me alone, please. Thank you. There is a big house that I do want to get into. Hopefully we can find some useful tools in these other houses before we go into that one. Right, cloth, yes. We do like getting them fabrics. So we can repair things. Oh, we ammo. Sewing kit. Always a good thing to have. We need a tool. Anybody volunteering? There would be another fishing hut that we could visit. Nah, help us. You're not a tool.
Did I say I hate being cold?
I think you have said that, Astrid, that you hate being cold. Let me see at least a little bit inside. Yeah, hopefully before actually my friend gets here, I can clean up this floor space a little. We did do a trip to IKEA yesterday. I got some. Oh, there was nothing there. I got this kind of a tray thing to put my art supplies into, but also I do have just a lot of stuff. So, hey, hi, people. Hello, Raiders. What's up? Excuse my alerts being very loud right now. We have done some adjusting today. Oh my god, I am turning that off. I am going to shut off, mix it up. And that thing. Thank you. Ooh, hi Raiders. Welcome to my channel. It's okay. Now they are actually chill. Good, but like it was just like throwing me off a little. So welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy. I am a community manager from Finland who is making content about like bringing industry and the players a little bit closer together. So if hey Emmy, ready from the long dark, see what you're up to. Thank you, and good. Nice to see other long dark players here. I don't know many players in my mutuals. So, how was your stream? How was your game? Because we've been trying to play this on Interloper for a couple of times, but I gotta admit, I suck a little. I suck just a little bit in this game. What difficulty are we on? We are on Stalker right now because I got a little frustrated over the random maps because frankly I don't remember all of these maps off the top of my head. So I'm like, I was way too often just like trolling in the dark. I was on Interloper, ended on day 512. Oh, you gotta give me pointers. You gotta give me some pointers, man. Because I'm kind of trying to do a kind of a beginner's guide on if you want to try this game on like harder difficulties, like what you need to do. Because I do know the baby steps. Like try to save up your energy, don't spend too many calories on the first days because then you'll end up freezing to death. You got a memento key. That's nice. Day 512. You gotta be stacked up, right? Do you end up creating many tools by yourself? And what about the cooking? Do you do that a lot? Because I was just talking about lots of friends here can throw you as many tips as you want. Thank you. I welcome all of them. Honestly, this is. I am very open of the fact that if I don't know something, people can backseat a little bit. Let me check Discord for a sec. Of course. Hold on a minute. I need to do something. I have huge stacks of meat all around. You overstock a lot. That's nice. How do you... How do you manage to do that? It's like, I am always like, I feel like I'm in big trouble to, like, even like when encountering predators. Like, for the first time, I managed to actually like scare one of the wolves away by throwing rocks. Thank you, Sally. It is a lot for a streamer to do many things at once. I did make a shout out command. But yeah, thank you for reminding me to do that.
Nobody needs this anymore.
So right now we are like just very much in the beginning phases of the game. Stalker actually gives you a little bit of like tools and equipment to work with. So I'm not that in a bad situation. Oh yeah, one thing that I love in survival games is fishing. So I will be very excited when I can find a fish hook and something to break this thing. Unless the command actually shows a clip or something in the stream, they really are. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. I can show that up. Show that a little bit more later for you, Sally. Because it wasn't such a bare bones one, I believe. Now I wonder, can I just circle around the lake without encountering the wolf? Because I know there was one way over there, and I would love to be able to get into a bigger house. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Sally, for subscribing. I appreciate it. You're welcome. I hope you like the emotes that I have made. The emotes are drawn by me. I did do some nice work on them. They are based on actually a prehistorical fish that has no jaw, and it looks so funny. I mean, same for me too. Whenever I'm being like, hey, I really want to subscribe to this person. Do I have the buckaroonies? And if I do, then I usually do subscribe. Can we sleep for a while without actually dying? That is the question. You woke up fully rested. So where are you all people in the chat? Where are you from? I'm curious about it because it's basically the Halloween season, and where I am based, I'm based in Finland, and Halloween isn't really a thing here. It's like people do throw around Halloween parties, but it's not really cultural around here. From America? Nice. So it's more of like a cultural holiday. Ah! Oh my god! Wait, what? Wait. Oh my god. What is this happening? I don't. That's not my lurk command. Seriously? Okay. I hope it ended right now. My alert command is that hey, someone slipped into between the dimensions and can come back whenever they want to. And I have some streamerbot integrations, but I don't understand why that happened. I'm really sorry. USA also. I'll play it as usual. Hey, I'm not judging, but I'm just like, please remember to take care of yourselves too and get some in. I hope you do, guys, get enough sleep because it is very important, right? It's always very confusing when you're up in this game like late at night. But yeah, the point that I was actually originally trying to make about Halloween was that I tried this like one specialty soda, the soda yesterday because I saw like, hey, there's like a spooky soda being sold. That's like it was like black Jaffa, like an orange soda, and it sounded like not sounded. It tasted like just something between orange juice and apples, like somewhere in between, like not too different from not too different from your standard orange soda. I don't want to use. I don't want to use too much of these. Too much of the light sources. So I found this out like actually fairly recently, like a month ago, like this feature. So I'm trying to help myself navigate to cheese things up a little bit. So that you don't feel like me when you don't feel like me when you're watching me play, which is helpless. Okay, so that is a collectible. Yes, that too. That's a granola bar, definitely. Woolchuk. No, I don't want to destroy the thing. Did I open this already? I guess not. Anything here on the shelf that I should pick up? Maybe we can spend some time by breaking shit down. I do need to be able to get into that one bigger house by the Mystery Lake. It's just that the wolf that I mentioned was like patrolling around there, and I don't have any weapons. But back to the Halloween point. So consider, if I understood right, most of your audience too was from like the States side of the globe. Then definitely Halloween is something that's very, very much a thing. and is happening around in your areas. Halloween is actually the way that Halloween, at least from my understanding from the TVs and the movies and the news and other clips, what you guys have for Halloween is what we have during the Easter. Oh, do you have something in it? In Finland during Easter, kids dress up as Easter witches, and they decorate these decorate these like twigs with like feathers and other brightly colored things, and they go from door to door, and they do this chant that's basically like, hey, we're here to give you blessings for the house. If you like our blessings, please give us treats. And if they're being rude to the kids, then the kids might pull a prank or something. Yeah, that is how it is here. And it was funny that, of course, when like kids being kids, like not all of them might want to like dress up as like old women. So one time when I was with I was walking to meet up some family members, and I was with my boyfriend at the time, and we were like smiling / giggling when we saw like a group of kids with their parents going from door to door, and like a couple of the kids were like dressed up as like witches, but there was one fairy, and then one boy was dressed up as Spider-Man. So we both were like, ah yes, the Easter witches, the famous Easter witch known as Spider-Man. Although Spider-Man would deliver pizza. I think that would be a little bit confusing for the Easter time. But yeah, that like trick-or-treating thing, that's saved usually for the Easter. But of course we do have like the Easter bunnies, and people like to grow this kind of a Easter grass thing, and decorating eggs. That's also a very much a thing around that time. And the reason why I'm also drawn to this game, I talked about this when it was just me and Sally mostly just chatting here, but it's the fact that this kind of naturey area is very similar. If you just forget the mountains for a second, it's very similar to like forests like way up in the north where I am. I'm based in Helsinki, so we do have some foresty areas, but not as much. But like, I would assume I could find similar looking forests.
I can use this.
Maybe like if I took like a couple of hours trip with the train up to the northern Finland, then it's like, oh yeah, it's like the Long Dark. Easter here is decorating eggs, church, egg hunt, and big dinner. No witches. Man, you guys are missing out. You guys need a... Sorry, I'm being an idiot here, but like, what if... Do you know the movie Hocus Pocus? Maybe like think of like Hocus Pocus 3, like but being set on Easter. But I think it's mostly like a Northern Europe type of thing anyway, because we do have a lot of like old witch lore in like our mythologies. Now I'm also, once again, being sat in the dark. I am not tired enough. Well, then let's just pass time then. And now I'm thirsty. We need to get some kind of water.
Mouth so dry.
Your mouth been drying up? Oh. We need to start melting snow some more. God damn. So other than Long Dark, I asked this earlier from Sally. What's a game that you know that you have played at least 100 hours for? Because I just told that that I have played the Long Dark for 200 hours by now. And yes, I do still suck at it, but then it's like I haven't. I have been mostly chilling in this game. And by the way, yeah, there's an ad break coming on in 1 minute. I hope you guys can stick around. I appreciate you for waiting around through that ad break. World of Warcraft, I have hundreds of days in. Damn. Let me just put some snow melting on here so I can actually check. I can actually check the my most played Steam games. Playtime. Yeah, I still got there's this game, it doesn't have a lot of players, but it's called Monster Hunter World. I like your humor. I have 771 hours on it. That's impressive. I applaud that. My most played game right now is Baldur's Gate 3 still. Thank you, Big Fish, for following. Very much appreciated. I have like over 560 hours on Baldur's Gate 3. And then that's followed by PUBG, in which I have 360 hours in. And then followed by Apex with 344. And then comes the Long Dark, which I have probably by now crossed 200 hours in. My family has 860 hours on Minecraft. Oh, I can tell you a story about Minecraft. I tried to... This happened, like, I think a year or two ago. I tried to reconnect with my sister's kid. So, a nephew? Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. No items in the inventory can be cooked. So yeah, let me know when you are out of Agile. So I'll continue the story. First time I've seen someone warn about ads. Oh really? Must be a kind of a different thing, like between a lot of streamers, because often for me, it's actually quite common to see like announcement like, "Hey, Outbreak is starting in X amount of seconds. Thank you for sticking around." But yeah, I'm surprised that for you it's the first time. But hey, I hope you appreciate it. I do appreciate all the feedback that you guys can give me, because I do want to get better at this. And hopefully, the ad break is over now. So I'm continuing the story about Minecraft. So, is it like if your sister has a son, so it's a nephew? If so, my nephew was really much into Minecraft. Like a couple of years ago. Most of the time when I get ads, I say, there's an ad. Okay. So I tried to basically like reconnect with my nephew through Minecraft. I was like, yeah, we can play regularly. Like, let's play every Wednesday. And then one morning, I remember it was like a Friday morning. I woke up to like my phone ringing. Also not the Matthew the Matthew jump scare, my profile pic. Well, from here on my viewport, it looks like a nice photograph. Nice profile pic. Like I was saying, on one morning I woke up to my like phone vibrating. Like I was getting a call. Yeah. I was getting a call and I let it like run out. And I noticed that I had like 8 missed calls. And I panicked. So I called my nephew back like, hey, what's up? And then he just like very chillly says like, hey, can we play some Minecraft? I'm like, kid, you can't just spam calls to someone like that early of a time. You make people think that there's actually something life-threatening or dangerous happening. And I believe that he took my took my word for it, because he no longer spam calls to me. Wait, why did I take that? Why did I take that? Thanks a lot. I probably think it's just a stock image, but someone might say it's Matthew if they're in the Day Shift fandom. I have never heard of Day Shift fandom. Or Day Shift series. I am usually more of a JRPG role player kind of gamer. My absolute favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy X. Day Shift at Freddy's. Okay, a FNAF. Thank you. I do know Five Nights at Freddy's. I think I have the first game and I've tried it out. Not my thing personally, but I am aware of the fandom, and I have seen I went to see the movie with a Five Nights at Freddy's fandom audience, and I can say it was an interesting experience. People were behaving nicely. I'm not like implying anything other than that, but like they were clearly making some like in jokes, and I'm like, yes, I get it. Question mark. Okay. But since I am in Stalker, could I be able to take on a... Could I be able to withstand one wolf attack? I'm only really played and got into FNAF when Security Breach came out, so I'm somewhat of a new fan. Probably been in the fandom for 3 or 4 years. That is still an impressive amount of time. Wait, what am I harvesting? Budrock root. Can we maybe use this for something? Burdock. Prepare the root for a crunchy bite as the base of an antibiotic tea. Well, this is something for us to do. Although we do need food. I wonder if before Security Breach though, I was pretty much avoiding FNAF because I didn't like the design of the animatronics. They do be creepy. There's 2 wolves there. I'm trying to circle them around as far away as I can. So I was pretty confident that I saw like the big cabin nearby, but I am now wondering if I have gaslit myself into thinking that. No, I think I just thought they were ugly for the longest time, only getting into fandom for a week one time, probably in 2017, then getting out of it again. I'm trying to remember if I've had a similar... I don't think I have had that, like, comparable experience. Maybe like with... I don't know how good of a comparison this is. Like, I dipped my... When I first, like, got into... both. It's like, actually happened in both, like... Star Trek and Star Wars. Like, I first, like, dipped my toes into them. Being like, oh yeah, this is interesting. But I don't think it's really my thing. And then, like, had a long period of, like, not caring about either of them. But then I just started like watching the series, the shows, the movies. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. Personally, I am more of a Trekkie
This stuff will come in handy.
than a Star Wars fan. I do have my favorite Star Wars thing ever is the Clone Wars micro series, if you know that. It's made by the same guy who made Samurai Jack. And it's just the coolest thing ever. You've never seen Star Wars? Yeah, there's definitely like varying kinds of camps in Star Wars. Like some folks really like the main series, everything that has to do with Luke and Anakin and all the people related to them. And then there's like the other crowd who is very much into like just the larger world and would like to see stories about the larger world that and not like always be focusing on what's going around with Luke. But like Star Trek is my shit. especially the next generation.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
With the Captain Jean-Luc Picard. And I am a big fan of Riker. We could hack down that table, but maybe not today. I do want to just find and maybe make some more food. There was a fair bit of equipment that we just found. I wonder if we can cook something. Probably since it's almost 7 a.m. here. I thought you just woke up, like, man, get some sleep. But thank you for sticking around, and feel free to join again on another time. I do plan to stream a bit more often and doing more longer streams. I talked about this earlier with Sally that I'm gonna add some co-working in the beginning of my streams. I was going to sleep, but my mind was bugging me a bit. I do get that. I do have like couple of nights where I'm trying to fall asleep, but like my mind is like going through 1,000,000 miles per hour. And like even one time when I was trying to like get myself to calm down sleep, I kept thinking about like, okay, my mind was jumping from one thing to another tangent. Then I started to think of a joke. And the joke to me was that funny that I had to hold down my giggles. And I was like, come on, Amy, you cannot do this to yourself every night. Can I cook something through the crafting menu? Maybe not. But, or do I need a pot? I think so. Got a line. I can make a fishing hook and perhaps fish. Did I miss anything here? Because sometimes these items can be like in a very weird place. What can I craft here? Nothing, I guess. Oh no. No! I totally zoned out and forgot to add more firewood.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, I might try to sleep. If you're streaming around 4 or 5 p.m. still, I might come back. Because I tend to wake up around those times.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, if you do want Long Dark, we're a very supportive community, like rating to each other. Well, thank you. I do plan to. Like, my ideas for, like, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday was, like, Monday is more for survival games. Wednesdays are for, like, more story and narrative. And Fridays are for community. Like, I might, like, stream earlier, do some co-working, and then later start Long Dark. Or another survival game. But thank you for being so welcoming. I am very taken aback by the kindness of your community. I do wanna. I will follow you back after I'm done streaming. So I'll do remember to check you out on another occasion. And good night to you, King Wolfie. Hope you will have a good rest. Where can I get the bread? Okay, here we have the cooking menu. Cooking skill insufficient. Can I make broth? No. we need... You'll try it. I'm happy to hear that. I need some animal fat. I need to go hunting, basically. That's what this game is telling me. So we will hunt. We will hunt somehow and hope to survive. I think we could survive a wolf attack. Like we have the axe, so we can do some damage that way, and we can follow the wolf to wherever it will collapse and die. That is a strategy, right? Maybe not the best one, or maybe not a good one at all. But like, if I'm not finding any shooty equipment, then what's a girl to do? This is the point where you guys can give me some tips on this. But I reckon there's not a lot I can do with the equipment that I have so far. So do you guys watch a lot of TV shows, by the way? I'm curious to hear if you all have any recommendations. I've been trying to watch a lot more comedies recently. Like I've been, whenever it's like we're eating dinner here, and me and my boyfriend are to each other like, okay, what should we watch? How about some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I'm like, yeah.
I'll take it.
Wait, what the fuck did I just get? Just Alco, keep on the move and trust you'll find what you need. Keep expanding your comfort with new areas. I see. Hell yeah. We are very fashion. It's not about fashion, Emmy. It's about survival and being comfy. And warm. We got some peaches. It's nice. We could make a hole, but here's your next stories. I assume you've done Wintermute. I have. Okay. I have done Wintermute to like. I wanna say episode 4. But I had a thing happen there where there was the point where we were inside a cave where you needed to switch these fuses to get this elevator running, and my situation was this: I was carrying way too much, I was running out of light sources, and I was like barely able to move. So I basically soft locked myself on there, and I haven't seriously like restarted it since. But I assume Wintermute is now complete, so I should give it another go. Where's the Woofy? Why did I get jump scared of the wall? That I knew was there. I am too loaded in caffeine right now. To be fair, I think I should just follow that wolf that I fought with. And also, I need to sleep. Okay, where did that asshole go? I did hack it with the hatchet. There should be like a... I know it's not like a big trail, but there's supposed to be like a trail of blood going somewhere. And there's a deer that I can't shoot exactly. I'm having nothing to shoot at. Hopefully we come across some bunnies. There are the ice fishing huts, yes. Gotta keep moving. Winning is nice since you get a full visible map and motivation to move to the key locations. After that, the in-game challenges are fun and push you to explore more. That's true. And thank you, Nightbot, for reminding people of giving the photos if you want to. Yeah, I do understand what you mean, because it's way too easy to get stuck on like one place. You'll easily get like very comfy and like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a life for myself here at the lake cabins where life is deserted and very lonely. Okay, yeah, I have the sprain risk now. I do need to move around some more. I think we were here before, but it was way too dark to see anything. So I think we'll take a little nappy nap. Hell yeah, sprain risk healed. We are focused on our lane and flourishing. Hopefully. Yeah, we have survived one day. Let's go. Now the question is, I think I saw that the night was about to begin, and there's a storm happening. I do not want to deal with this. I think I'm gonna go to the other hut thing. Did my stream just freeze? Hello? My camera just completely shut down. That's awkward. Hold on. What happened? Is this going live? Are we working? We are not working. The game has crashed.